Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back with some more NTW3 action for you today, and this is a glorious 4v4 that I have for you today, and this is a 4v4 in the Netherlands. This is obviously the Netherlands because, well, the whole place is just covered in water. I mean, it's all flooded, look at it. There's just big old lakes everywhere, little like canals and stuff, like the Netherlands, just full of water. I mean, I'm pretty sure half of the nation like floods, like quite often. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's true. But anyway, yes, we are in the Netherlands and we have a 4v4 here. Obviously, we have the French and their allies facing off against the coalition forces. But yeah, here we have today Denmark, we have Bavaria, we have, I believe, the Italian campaign France, and we have like the Spanish campaign France, like all the way over there. And they are facing today the Peninsula campaign, like British. They're facing the 1815 British. They're facing the Helder expedition, which is over there. And as you can see, there's some sneaky Sardinians all the way over here at the moment doing some stuff. So yes, we have mainly like the British with a sprinkle of Italian and a bit of Russian as well. So facing off against Germans, Danes and French. I couldn't think of a worse combination. No, I'm joking. I'm sure they're all lovely people, especially those Danes. But yes, we have some already have some like Bavarian dragoons over here already trying to shut off Piedmont and Sardinia. I'll probably just end up calling them Sardinia. But as you can see, they found the entire of Sardinia's army here, and it's in like infantry and all. So maybe Bavaria and like I don't know what like Sardinia's trying to do. Maybe to try and flank around behind while like the British hold the line, perhaps. But yeah, it looks like Bavaria may need to turn his entire army. Like he's got like all of his army going to support like Denmark right now. Maybe he's gonna have to turn it and like just hold like Piedmont back or Sardinia back, because I mean there's a couple of bridges here. They could do that. Like you can see on this there's what 1, 2, 3 bridges on this like 4, 5 actually on this this road here or this river here. I think you could just cross anywhere anyway. But, like on this river or canal, there's a lot of bridges that you could probably choke off. I'm a bit concerned here for the Helder expedition over on this left flank, because I think they are technically 2v1ing at the moment 2 French armies. There's the Spanish one and the Italian one, both here, and I've only seen like a Helder expedition. They've got some Russian cav here. So if you don't know what the Helder expedition is, it's like a like during like the Revolutionary Wars, like the Russians and the British both decided to land a load of troops in like the Low Countries, and it didn't go great. We'll put it like that. But yeah, this is like basically a faction dedicated to that sort of like little campaign that they did. And we have Frederick of York leading the way. And looks like back here we can start to see some of the British forces starting to appear out of the woodworks. We've got the foot guards here, Scots guards as well. So a lot of guards here. And this is the Peninsula campaign. I'm expecting no less. These are big units as well. Look at that, 173, 146. Big for like Britain anyway. But like that. Like Britain doesn't usually have these big units. And then what we got here, we've got some dragoons, some light dragoons. And what's this? This is 1815. So this is the other British faction. As you can see, they're actually joining to fight over this village. So like I said, Helder expedition kind of being left on his own to kind of deal with both the French armies. I feel like that's a little bit like a bit poor there from his allies. He probably should get some help, certainly from one of these British armies, which are probably far superior to the Helder expedition. There we go, look at these East Essex, getting ready, they're going in. They look awesome. Got some artillery already appearing, got some King's German Legion 6-pounder here. This is the 1815. King's German Legion, the loyal people, like fighting in like the Peninsula campaign and also in like the 1815 one. Looks like we've got some artillery. Yeah, this Danish unit here under fire from artillery from somewhere. Maybe from Piedmont. Maybe from Piedmont. I don't know if like Denmark's even aware that Piedmont's just to his flank. Piedmont and Sardinia. I'm going to definitely interchange between the two. Just bear with me on that. And here we go, artillery. Start open fire here. Oh, this is a like 9-pounder here. Oh, this is the 9-pounder that's firing at the Danish then. Okay, that makes sense then. Just dead ahead of them. I mean, Denmark doesn't need to be aware that he's like literally got like an entire army to his right, and it looks like Bavaria is not going to deal with it.
Yes, sir.
Some a volley, boys. Look at that, they're training, getting their guns trained on that cavalry over there. And I think they missed. I think they missed. Yeah, they did. Both missed. But if you're enjoying seeing NTW3 at the moment on the channel anyway, and would like to see some more, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. And don't forget to
This
hit that
building has
notification.
fallen to the enemy.
Rude man. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want to see some more NTW, like so you don't miss out on any NTW3 action. That's what I was gonna say. But here we go. Denmark's finally realised that he may want to like charge. Yeah, I was gonna say, does he not just want to charge with his Bavarian allies here? Just go in, get these guys out. But here we go. First clash of arms is gonna be between some dragoons of Bavaria, and the Danish are going in now, and they've routed those guys very nicely. Bavaria has turned now, and they're gonna fight over this like sort of little stream here. By the looks of it. Looks like they've been allowed to cross the like the big canal sort of thing. It looks like you could just walk through it. So the bridges are kind of a bit redundant. I like the look at that flag. That is an awesome looking flag. Piedmont though, I mean they got like they have like the style of the Revolutionary War. I don't know how like if that means they're not as good, but we'll see. I mean Piedmont I think like relies on like numbers. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure on the strengths and weaknesses of every faction, but. Piedmont's an Sardinian's an interesting one, put it like that. They've got some pretty good cav, I believe. It's like cavalry's okay. I mean, I think we've seen what got routed though. The first shots of the battle are underway. And it's from Bavaria. Reload, men! I like Bavaria's flag as well. That looks awesome as well. I like the checkered style. That's a bit of me. Yep, looks like Piedmont maybe? I don't know. We're just going to just go across the river. These are National Guard. I know that. National Ordenza is just like National Guard. So that's not a good sign. I mean, he has more infantry back here. He may have wanted to wait for all of his infantry before trying this. So you can see now that Bavaria and Denmark have the flank on Piedmont. And I would go for the guns. If like get this unit of dragoons, or it's not dragoons, it's Chevaliers. So I do apologize. These Chevaliers just pin down like cavalry. And then maybe the Danish unit goes in for the guns. And then they, or they could just get the cavalry on the other side to come in and go for the guns. Like, Piedmont's in a very dangerous position. Also, his guns need to, like, get in between the lines if they want to be used. Unless he's going to fire, like, those units there. Because he will fire and, like, destroy his own troops. Bavaria's actually getting vaporized here. Look at this. He's, like, morale is not doing so great. Not doing so great at all. A lot of dead and dying here for Bavaria right now. He's actually taking... I mean, so is Piedmont though. So is Piedmont, I will admit. I mean, Piedmont's making that nice column, which he's supposed to do. There you go, breaking already for Bavaria. You are supposed to make like columns when it comes to like NTW3. It's supposed to like benefit your morale better. Well, like Bavaria's kind of stretched out a little bit more. And he probably didn't need to be. And look, here we go, cavalry pushing across. How much this can form square, I don't really know. Not much by the looks of it. Here we go, cavalry charging on in. A great charge, really. I mean, it could really break a lot of this infantry. And then they've gone in for the like cavalry on the flank there. The Danish need to go in, and now they probably need to go after like the guns or something. I don't know. Are they going to have to go in and pin this cavalry on? Yeah, this cavalry's pretty good, I think. This cavalry, yeah, the dragoons in front of them have been broken. And Karasi is as well broken. That's not good. I don't know why Bavaria doesn't turn this flank. He's like got so much troops there. Like, I mean, Bavaria's actually having an absolute shocker. He's just like lost so much stuff so early on there. And Denmark was routed as well. That's not a good sign. So Piedmont just like, there you go, smashing through and destroying a lot of Bavaria here. Bavaria's having full retreat. He's gonna. I would probably retreat to like here next, like where you've got like another like small group of infantry. Honestly, I'd start thinking that like. I don't know why he has like random units like dotted everywhere. Get these grenadiers, get them back over on your side. You're gonna need them. Let Denmark like deal with Britain. I mean, they look like they're having a standoff right now. It looks like France maybe this like 18 like Italian campaign. France maybe transferring troops to like help Britain against Britain. Could be wrong. Got Caracci's over here. It's good to see. I was gonna say have they got any the Spanish armies, but they do. There's a really cool unit if I can find it that like. The Italians have. It might not, I think it's the Italian army. It might not be them. I may not be able to find it, you know what? Where are they? No, these are all chasseurs. Oh, is that a Polish unit? Polonais. Oh, okay. That's sort of like a Polish unit, but it also sort of isn't. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't this unit faction. Maybe it's the other one. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, here they are. I thought it was the Spanish one. Look at these guys, guards of Paris. They look awesome. Kind of look like old guard, but in green a little bit. I kind of like them. something different. Didn't know about this this like unit at all. But anyway, let's go back over here. Looks like they're quite happy just to stare at Britain. I think they are waiting for the French to come and like poke the beast that is Britain. So someone's firing. Oh, someone's firing because the Danish are in here.
Our men are running, sir.
Danish are in here and they just got routed. I don't know what they were going for. They're making a dash for this gun for sure. Shrapnel artillery. Okay. Didn't realize there's certain artillery that's designated for that. That's cool. Turning the guns. What are they firing at now? Probably, I don't know, the incoming... Maybe the incoming French... Oh, and it looks like there was a little bit of skirmish here. So we had some, like, some foot here of the British going in. They got pushed back. I think there's artillery up front. Yeah, they need to be careful they don't just, like, overlap and just shoot their own men. Because, look at this. This is a huge blob as well, by the way. I mean, it's all... Most of it is mainly, like, militia, like landwehr. But, like, still, you don't really want to blob up like this, Denmark. Not a very good idea. This gives easy kills for Britain. Here we go, got some more line infantry here. Just shooting at Piedmont, making sure they shoot their heads down. Piedmont is probably very happy with the early success. I think like the only advantage that Bavaria's really got is cav. It's got a lot of cav. A lot of this cav did actually return that got broken in that charge. But he needs to like find a way to get his cav into action and rout a lot of these units. This artillery was actually probably in a quite nice position. I don't know whether they're pulling it back. Protected by cav. Maybe that's the reason. And, like the cav can't forever protect it. They got a nice flank here. These Bavarians need to maybe angle a little bit more, and they could shoot into the flanks of these guys. And that's like 2 units firing on these guys. I think that was a good place for Bavaria to hold. I think he has the angle, like the right angle here. I don't think that suits Piedmont. But there you go. That's just my opinion. I'm just a fool. Oh, here we go. We've got like a little bit of skirmishing going on over here as well. We've got like some chasseurs. I mean, they've been routed now, but they just, I don't know, annoying the British a little bit. We've got some Scots here. Got some like Cameron Highlanders fighting for the that's the Helder expedition. So Helder expedition is kind of like slotted across as well. So the flank has kind of been given up, and like 1814, like France is just gonna be able to like walk in and there'll be nothing here. He's gonna probably be able to outflank like the British. You see what I mean? Like they can get him behind. That's a worrying sign. They shouldn't really just allow that to happen. Gendarmes, there's some pretty good units here. Trilliers. That's the guard as well. It's the young guard Trilliers. They might be actually quite good. What have they got like left back here? Yeah, they leave grenadiers, but the line back here. I don't get why leave like grenadiers in the like buildings. Like end of the day, bring them up. I say. Same over here. Like, yeah, I know you can like win the battle from like taking points, but like you can also win the battle from like having. Did this just get destroyed? I think it did, didn't it? This just got destroyed. Is there people in there? I don't know. But yeah, you can win battles by some of those grenadiers in battle. Like grenadiers can change games. This artillery is getting absolutely pounded. It's having a really hard time. What's it dueling with? Oh, it's the King's German Legion one right in front of it. Which, yeah, is also, to be fair, is also taking a pounding. I'd have thought that the 6-pounder is probably going to outgun the 3-pounder. That's a shame. That is a shame. And it looks like Bavaria is now also in fighting again. Looks like Piedmont is finally crossed.
Our men are running, sir.
And I think the gun there, the gun's just broken, hasn't it? Yeah. What are these guys firing at? Oh my god, yeah, actually the British are just all the way out here. I did not realise. They're getting absolutely outgunned. Yeah, look at that. Just got outgunned by the Danish. That's kind of embarrassing for Britain. I mean, the French are here as well, but been outgunned by the Danish. They just make good pastries or pasties. No, I was right, pastries. Oh no, there is actually defense out here. Helder expedition does have stuff to stop them, but I mean, it's like nothing in comparison to the French. This is like half an army at best. They are really stretching out units here. They got a lot of British units here. The 9th Foot, they call the Holy Boys. Perfect. I would serve in that unit. I will serve there in the Holy Boys. Well, I mean, this is a long, long line.
Our men are running, sir.
He's all in their white uniforms. That looks awesome. Ready for the cold, I don't know, snowy weather maybe. And they got some Marines of the Guard as well. That's cool. Why are these guys forming a square? There's cav out here, but oh, we're about to have a cav fight out here. Here we go. In goes some like light dragoons. They're going to try and take out some gendarmes and some dragoons. I don't think they're going to 2v1 both these units. I hate to say it. Yeah, I mean, the French aren't even interested. Now they might be. Nope. I don't know who's winning that, really. I don't know whether the French even, like, know what this is going on. I think, like, a Helder Expedition went for a charge, then realized that the French just weren't interested. They're just pushing on. Look at this volley fire, though, from the French. This is horrendous. Save on the other side. It looks like it's kind of picking up a little bit. Oh, and we have a charge here from the Bavarians. They're sending in infantry into combat. They're going to fight in the Dutch waters. These are grenadiers. Grenadiers for they look like they're grenadiers anyway for Sardinia. It might be. Yeah, grenadiers. And they've just routed a load of line infantry. That's why they need their grenadiers on this side. Like, they're in the village over here. They need them over here to support in their fight. Don't worry about Denmark. He seems to be doing fine. In goes some cav though. That should do a decent amount of damage to this unit. Didn't seem to get the greatest charge, but who knows? Look at this volley fire. It's doing a lot of damage. I thought Bavarians like they've had a good chance against Sardinia, but maybe not. Maybe not. They got artillery right here as well. This is like a 12-pounder as well. This is firing, just putting holes into this unit here. They need to like they need to send some in, because otherwise, yeah, I was say Denmark needs to start sending some cav, because that gun otherwise is under threat. And there you go, a bit of a breaking here. Those grenadiers broke, some lines broken. Absolute mess over on this side here. There you go. It looks like, by the way, over on this side, the French actually have been routed by that light dragoon. I don't think they realized what was going on. I don't know. This gendarme over here, sorry, way out in the sticks. I don't know why it's here. It's an absolute mess. Back over on Bavaria's side, I don't know how to describe this. This is a very, very messy fight. You know, the cab's going in. This is Denmark's cab going in. And now we've got infantry. Bavaria just feels like his chances are better charging in combat than they are having a shoot off. Probably true. Probably fair enough. I mean, they're going to break this unit. Might break the unit behind. They can't form square. That's the only issue. Most of these units can't form square. These guys can. There's gun over here as well. I mean, this should start putting holes into like Piedmont lines. Looks like Bavaria, after a very shaky start, is starting to turn around. Why Piedmont's not sending, or like Sardinia's not sending for the rest of his infantry. He's got some cav over here now from the peninsula, like army. Support him. Might want to get that in action at some point. Well, I think it's there just to stop all the like the cuirassiers and like Chevaliers having an absolute field day. But I mean, this is certainly an area that Piedmont could do well. They like have a lot of infantry like over the Bavarians here, but the center not looking good right now. They need to send more stuff in, plug the gaps. Yeah, there's a gun here. Why these guys are only just coming forward now, I have no idea. They're in a bit of trouble. Like Bavaria's gonna get like up nice and close now. He's just gonna put some nice volleys into these guys. We'll just watch this. Or maybe not. Maybe one of them is going to carry on. I was expecting like a brutal volley, but maybe not. Okay, they're sending more infantry in combat with this unit here, which looks like a good unit.
Must rest away.
Over on this side, looks like Denmark's also like contesting over this like town hall now, and he's actually kind of winning. He's routing more of these British units. He's fighting 1815 with Britain, which is probably the weaker of the two. A good job there, he has. Routed a lot of units there, and like France is pushing up quite nicely as well. He's seems to be having a hard time. He's like units are a bit disjointed as well. It's not like in a solid line here. It's this Italian like France. Probably needs to sort that out. Like over here, like oh my gosh, yeah. Like look at this. I kind of expected this. There are a few routed like French units by the looks of it, but like. The Spanish campaign, like France, has just annihilated this like Helder expedition. I kind of expected this. They had like half an arm headed the Helder expedition against like the entirety of like 1814 France. And then like that gendarme's still all the way out there for some reason. Why? Not a clue. As long as he doesn't send his like cuirassiers out there or his other dragoon unit. But now you can see that like this 1814 France can just start to like threaten this flank here with what remains of the Helder expedition. Helder expedition already turning like desperate, trying to get these hold these French back right now. Oh, that man doesn't sound like he's. You can hear the cries of some of the men. They don't sound so healthy. They sound like they're got a bullet to the gut or something like that. It's a nasty, nasty way to go. A lot of cav back here though. Dragoon guards. There's some good cav here that the British have. 125 men in a unit. Yeah, you want to probably get that involved at some point. That's 1815's like army. Got those. Got some Gordon Highlanders over here. 92nd Foot Highlanders. These guys. Not sure what they're doing actually. Running for the hills possibly with the rest of the like Helder expedition. Oh, this is not good to see though. Two units just flanking over each other. This is not pleasant to see. 1814 France needs to sort this out very, very quickly. Got the line infantry from Naples here. Yeah, this is not going to do you any good. This is just going to get more of your own men killed. You're going to kill some of your own men from friendly fire. I like that unit from Naples though. Nice to see the multinational army. How's the Guard doing? Guard seems to be pretty healthy. Putting off some volleys. Keep fighting, men! Seems to be going on very nicely over here. And look at this. Denmark's like gone way in. And the French have gone in. Okay, the French have gone in. And those Dragoon Guards have come in handy. They've routed some Dragoons of the French there. Just that one flying in. It looks like they went after like a gun. Seemed like they got it. And it's a horse artillery, which is a shame because that's a really, really useful gun to have. And what else did they rout? They routed some like infantry as well. That might be in the Danish. Who knows? But it looks like now like Bavaria and like Piedmont both won a battle each. Like if you like say like the Piedmont won this fight, Bavaria's won this one, and this looks a lot more costly. So they're now kind of like just giving each other like a bit of respect, bit of space. Over here though, it looks like well, Denmark's like being really aggressive, with, like 4 units on like an entire British army right now. The French really need to sort out their lines. It's really annoying me. Nice solid line. Nice solid line to sort it out. I can hear some melee fighting going on. I'm not quite sure where it is. It might be over here actually. I can hear it, but I'm not sure if I'm just hearing things going mad. All quite possible. Oh, okay, it's over here. Oh, alright. I think it's over here. There was melee fighting going on here. Yeah. And they routed like 1 unit. This is actually pretty good because these guys can all form square. They need to get some infantry just to deal with those units. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 units of French. They're able to flank around the British because they don't have enough men. This is Trilliers, the young guard. Yeah, they look like they're pretty set. Pretty set for battle. Not in their like fancy uniforms like they are with the guard, but they look still pretty nice. There's more Trilliers to guard here. These guys must be doing a lot of work, I imagine. A lot of the elite like troops there. You see the Helder expedition starting to break in the center here. The 49th Foot breaking. Another unit here. They're looking like it's going to break. Oh, there's got some Russians here. I didn't think we must got to see some Russians soon. This is some Grenadiers as well. Side by side with some Scotsmen. That's you'd never think you'd see that, would you? Like Russian Grenadiers fighting side by side with British Scots. Loyal Lincoln volunteers fighting there as well. What's going on over on this side? Looks like we're seeing another push here. Looks like Bavaria's going to take the push this time. He's going to come and take like Piedmont's island back. Cuirassiers, they're looking for an opportunity. I mean, they could go and maybe take out this like dragoon, sorry, and then they could possibly go for the gen. Depends whether like these units get engaged or not. I mean, he has enough cavalry to be honest that he could probably do enough damage. Just need to be careful he's going to get his cavalry shot in pieces. Yeah, most of these guys can't form square. You got to remember as well, actually. So, I mean, that is always a worthy reason just to go for a cavalry charge. These guys can't form square, just go in. Got artillery, like, dead out the front here as well. Yep, here we go. Cuirassiers, they look like they're going to try it. Here they go in. And what about the other ones? The other ones haven't gone in yet. A lot of line infantry just decided to go in. They're doing like a line infantry and cavalry like charge at the same time. It's not a bad idea. And they are breaking these guys actually quite nicely. The British are just standing there, just gonna not do anything. There you go, more breaking these. Here we go. Here goes the British. They're gonna send in their light dragoons, killing quite a lot of these Chevaliers, and they're getting shot in the back by infantry there. I don't think the Bavarians are gonna win this fight yet. They've got routed there, so the British might be able to help out here, turn some of this around. The other Chevalier is now going in. He's gonna try and pin down the British. And you can see, like, Bavaria is having a lot of joy here now. Though he's running out of troops. Well, I don't know. He's got some left. He's kind of running out of troops, so he might need to just, like, not overextend himself too much. He has to rout those British. Oh, no, he hasn't. It's just disengaged. And the British are now going to go for the Bavarian guns. Okay, this is kind of a loss there for the Bavarians. Just lost everything. Yep, all those guns just got annihilated like that. And now, I mean, he could go for, well, just about anything. He's in the behind. He could go for maybe the general. I mean, he's whatever he wants. He's in behind. A sneaky little kill over there. Get Napoleon. Whatever he fancies. Might be a game changer. That little British unit in behind. You never know. I mean, they're going to need to do it soon because the Helder expedition here is in full retreat. Can't really see what's going on because of the woodland, but I'm pretty sure every single unit of the British is like routing in here. Bar like a few brave. Oh, this is 1815 now. That's been like shoehorned in, doing some damage. But yeah, the French are like pushing in hard now. Britain's like having to reform like a new line here. We've got a Highland foot. We've got the 92nd again. This is the same 92nd foot Gordons. That's the like fought for the Helder expedition as well. Got King's German Legion, light foot here. More Highlanders. The Scots gonna hold strong. We've got a general. Allied general dead. There you go. Oh, there's another light dragoon unit in behind him. Who's that just gone and killed? That's just got Salt. That's just got Salt. Okay, now they're able to go after like guns. Where the hell was this like cav? I did not see this cav. That's me not paying attention clearly. Someone was like, oh, you should have seen this poke. So here you go. Artillery just getting taken out. Very nice. I mean, a little win there. I mean, I don't think it's going to last long with the Cuirassiers like bearing down on them, but I mean, these light dragoons should get out of here actually probably in time. They should then go for Napoleon. Napoleon's like was very open, ready for the kill. Don't know if he is anymore. Yeah, he's like all the way back there. Just someone could take him out. He's asking to be killed.
Our men are running, sir.
Yeah, that's a bit. That could be a big loss there for 1814 France. You never know. French over here though. Look at this. This is the Italian campaign. Putting a lot of pain onto the British and the Russians over here. Well, it's mainly the British now. I think like we've got like one Russian grenadier and that's it. And yeah, Bavaria looks like it's been beaten back now across the river. I really like this contest going on over here. Bavaria and like Piedmont having a really like interesting like back and forth battle. It's really fun to watch. Denmark's not really engaged like the Peninsula campaign, like Peninsula army yet. Don't know if he really wants to. He's trying to help everywhere else he can like avoid. Lots of like, yeah, there's a lot of like guards here. This is what I think he's concerned about. I mean, he's got some pretty useful units as well. Like Denmark's a pretty handy unit, or like faction, sorry, I should say. They've got some pretty good infantry over here. Big units as well. Doesn't mean they're good though. Bigger doesn't mean better. Often it usually means worse. French now drilling out. I mean, the 1800 France is kind of running short on troops a little bit. They've had a long fight here with 1815 Britain. Still going on as well. Still going on. And this Dragoon Guard's still alive as well. They've got to remember this, the French. This is a nasty unit. This is gonna... I would probably save this for maybe dealing with that Cuirassier unit that's like lingering around. I don't know where it's gone now. It was chasing the light Dragoons. I doubt it would have caught them. Like, I don't know why they keep this unit back here. I just get it forward. It's an extra line infantry that could help, like, just stretch that line out. And there's some... Okay, what was this? Oh, there's some more, like... Oh, this is the Holy Boys! No! Not the Holy Boys. This is my unit. I think this is cavalry battalion here. This is a good unit for, like, 1800 France. I'm pretty sure it's a really nasty unit. Is this where the cuirassiers are? No, this is the dragoons. I can't see the cuirassiers yet, actually. That's the worrying side. But we have, looks like more Danish going in here. Danish just throwing in their cav, really trying to get, like, take out the British stuff. Got the horse, they've broken these horse howitzers though. That's a concern. And yeah, I mean they've just got run away by this, like, scared off by this Buckinghamshire infantry. He's really playing like the harassing game. Is like Denmark. He's not really engaging. Oh well, I say that. They're finally engaged. Scots Guards have got off their volleys here. I mean, this is not a good fight for Britain. Because, like, Denmark's got a nice little, like, flank on here. And he's got, like, the head on. This is really good for Denmark. Here, just firing, just, like, it's not even taking casualties because no one else is interested in it. They're just, like, firing. The officers having a go. Brilliant, brilliant, like, play here by Denmark. I mean, yeah, and he's protected by this unit as well. Yeah, this unit's, like, can freely go about his business, just shooting anything he wants. Come on, volley, boys. Very nice. I don't know why we needed to zoom into that one. There you go. Yeah, this Scots Guard here having a really rough time because it's like getting shot on, I think, by like, well, at least maybe 1, 2, 3 units potentially. I mean, though they are doing a lot of damage here. Look at this to the Danish as well. Like, I cannot like say how like nasty some of these units are for like the Peninsula. I mean, you got Coldstream Guard. You've got like 3 guards here, and a pretty nasty like King's German Legion foot as well. It's a good unit. So they are like vaporizing the Danish here. This could be a concern now if they can break through here. The British here, look, they're running now. If they can break through here, the British, then they could maybe influence this fight with Bavaria. Piedmont's now coming across. It looks like Bavaria's finally given up all this ground. Look at all this ground, all the bodies they fought over. They've just given up in there. After all that, wasn't worth it. They thought, nah, screw it. And yeah, Denmark's losing, even though we had this little like flank here. And you can see that the Scots Guards have changed, and they were now firing on them. And you see that Bavaria and like Denmark's in full retreat. I mean, they need to like hurry up to the Peninsula Army because I don't know how long 1815 can hold against 2 French armies. I mean, in fairness, like I said, 1800, like the Italian campaign is nearly gone. Oh, I was not paying attention. Oh, I was not paying attention. The Dragoon Guards now in combat. I knew that there was some cavalry fighting going on. At least we've not seen the end of it. I mean, this should be an easy win for the British. They are like taking, I mean, they're taking a fair amount of casualties now. If this other Dragoon unit gets involved, they might have a chance. And there's some like light foot in here as well, apparently. I know they just routed from somewhere. This Dragoon unit, if they can hold the, oh no, I was going to say, if they could hold this Dragoon unit, could get in behind, do all sorts of damage. But it looks like they're going to have to just send it in here. So yeah, they're going in. Don't know if the Dragoons of France will beat the Dragoon Guards of Britain. These guys are just nasty. This is like the cuirassier unit for like Britain, basically. Speaking of them, still not seen them. I've still not seen them. I don't know exactly where they got to. Oh, there they are. They're just there. They're sneaking around this right flank then. I mean, not a bad idea. There's places to go. Denmark is being really aggressive over here, by the way. Like he's just routed everything. I mean, there was nothing here because his cavalry kept going in and just routing a couple of things. They also like some more Holy Boys. Yes! The Holy Boys live on in the Peninsula Army now. Excellent. That's what we like to see. But yeah, they've got like the shrapnel artillery and then like the Holy Boys, and that's it in the center here, the Britain. Like Norway, not Norway. I mean, Denmark can just push on forward. I mean, I imagine like Norway and Denmark at this point are still joined, so I guess there would be Norwegians here. Let's see if we can find any. Yeah, Norse. I'm sure that's gonna be like a Norwegian unit. And they're firing at something that they can't see, but like that. Oh, I would not want to be this unit here though. This line unit is going to take on, what, 3 units of British? I think that this is a waste of time for the British. They should send more in other ways. But if they really want to rout this unit, I guess they can really rout this unit. What's the Danish ever done to you? Oh, I don't know. I say this, the Scots Guard here are not fancying their chances. They're having a rough time. Looks like the Norwegians are trying to get back into like the fight. They're just going to fire over the river. Yeah, no, I don't think like one more like nasty volley like that. Denmark's breaking. They're getting out of there.
Sir, our general is under attack.
General under attack. Oh, it's like the general for Denmark. Surely he's just like getting attacked by maybe some like rogue bullets or something. No, Denmark's not over here. He's no influence in this fight. He's doing all sorts over here. He's having a really great game. And we've got the light dragoons here being routed by some young guard trilliers. Expecting no less. Look at these lines for Britain. They're just like ragtag at this point.
Our men are running,
Arthur Wesley, also known as Wellington, getting out of there. He's having none of it. Britain, I think, is gone almost over here. They need to... I mean, the last two really left the Peninsula and Piedmont. Piedmont's had a really good game as well. I like a really back and forth game with Bavaria. They're like their fights have been really, really fun to watch. And they're at it again now in this village now. And Britain's well routed one Danish unit and is now going to fight another one. This unit's not even formed up properly. Disgraceful. I mean, it's going to be, what, one volley from the British, and we're going to probably see, like, an absolute chain, like a chain out here from the Danish. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not. They're not routing just yet.
Our men are running.
Piedmont's still really healthy. I keep looking and thinking Piedmont's got nothing left, and then Piedmont just seems to pull out more infantry from somewhere. I don't know where. I mean, obviously stuff can like rally, but some of these units must have broken a couple of times now. I like this column formation going up the like up the road. Maybe these are gonna be the assault squadrons. If they are, they're the brave fools that have got to go and like take these guys out. I would not want to be them. Bavaria here though, he's just busily firing away. He's not going to even like, worry about it. There you go, nice volley. Carry on fighting amongst these houses. It's house to house fighting now. Yeah, it looks like Denmark keeps getting routed by the British here. Like, look at how much like infantry they have now, like just set up against what a couple of units of guards. It's like how scary they are. The Dragoon guards are still alive, by the way. They will not die. A lot of infantry. Still a lot of healthy infantry over here for the British. There's still hope. Just whether they did enough damage to the French. I don't know. And the cuirassiers are now in here as well. Cuirassiers are turning up a bit late. I mean, often I see players using them really aggressively because obviously they're like the nastiest cav on the battlefield. Not today. They've been kind of held back. Just they're a prized possession. But France finally has taken this field. I mean, just look at the bodies. Look at the bodies. If I just zoom in quickly, you can see all the bodies down here. That's all the British, really. The French on this side is no better. This is like all the Italian army dead, really. And it's the same in this forest. You can't really easily see because of the woods, but it's more like dead in here. It looks horrendous. It was a nasty fight, but like that, it's all the way out here as well. It's really, really bad. The French have lost a lot, to be fair. Like, you got to remember this is two French armies, so it looks like the French are really healthy. But like, I mean, 1814 certainly looks the better of the two. They've got some pretty healthy units still, like 170. This is the Legion of the Reserve. They still got those Grenadiers, which are untouched. Got to remember they lost the general though. Marines of the Guard pretty untouched as well. And they still got those Trilliers, the young guard. I'm pretty sure like still fairly healthy. Yeah, 120 out of 135. They've done well. So yeah, they are like this. I say like. They might be in trouble, the French. They're not really. They still got healthy units. And this is like the Italian army, I think. Yeah, the Italian army's still looking okay. It's got horse artillery. It's going to be tough for the Allies, but I mean, they could possibly do it. The Peninsula army is strong. Scots Guard getting broken here, though, as I say that. It's just one too many fights for them. One too many fights. Look how many units are like stacked in here, though, for the by Piedmont. He's got so many units like stacked in really narrow columns. Maybe better just send them in. I mean, this unit, like, if it's clever, could just flank now into the side of the Danish. Danish are fighting on hard here. I would not want to carry on fighting these guards. I'd be running for the hills. These guards are nasty. Hindustan, old Moors, we've got all sorts going on here. And we have cavalry. This is looking like it's Danish cavalry. No, this is Arthur Wesley. What is Arthur Wesley? Is he actually? And yeah, it's Arthur Wesley and the Dragoon Guards, and they're fighting. I'm not really sure. It's a bit of a mess. They're fighting Danish infantry. There you go. What a mess. And I think Arthur Wesley's been broken. Yeah, that is not good for Britain. That might be. Well, it might be the final nail in the coffin. Even though like this is a really elite army, they still got to face Britain. They still got to face the French. And they still have, and they don't have a general.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
King's German Legion, 7th Foot. These King's German Legion, they've got lots of units. 7th Foot. A lot of regiments. We're starting to see some breaking here, though, in the centre. For, like, Piedmont, a lot of issues there. Oh, it's because Bavaria made a charge. Bavaria went for a charge. This is his Grenadiers. His Grenadiers that he held back for so long, kept with the Danish. Now being sent in, finally. They've just done an absolute job there in the centre. And they may be able to write another one, I think. So, look at this. Bavaria really likes a bayonet charge. Really loves a bayonet charge. He seems to have done more bayonet charging than he has, like musket fighting. I don't know. That maybe not true. Like line fighting. Militia coming in here. Yes, the militia. They'll break this unit. Actually, they might. Look at that. They got the numbers. 180 of them. They might be able to do it. At the same time, they are literally men with like no training. Oh, I hope the militia win. They turn this fight around. Bavaria right now is putting a big old hole in the centre of like Piedmont and Britain's like line. And held expedition's still alive. Oh, it's the general Frederick of York. Denmark's sort of held on here. The guards have like been beaten back. Finally, I mean they like were in so many different fights. They finally like got beaten back. It looks like the general, yeah, was under threat there from Bavaria's infantry. That's not a good sign. And it looks like the militia's going to lose, which is a shame because they were doing such a good job. No, the militia's gone. And yeah, it looks like it's just really down to, well, Piedmont's still sort of around, so is Britain, but Britain's nearly gone actually. French are starting to arrive. It's like just some light infantry, but they are starting to arrive. Look at this, they've got the masses out here still. This is horrifying. The cuirassiers as well, still really healthy. Obviously they've got the cavalry domination. What have they got? Arthur Wesley, the twin of the other one that we saw. So one's broken and the other one's standing back here ready and waiting. Got the British over here. What we've got? More. This is Queen's own Germans. Okay. They're fighting. This must have been very confusing, I just realised. The redcoats of Britain fighting against the redcoats of Denmark. That's very confusing. Some poor guy just got shot. Where did you just get shot from? Who are you and oh, the French, yeah, just firing on the flank. Literally. I was like, who's shooting these guys? About 19 French to be precise, shooting. And for some reason they got quiet, silent muskets, unless I zoom in very, very close. There you go. Looks like the Allies are going to lose this one. It's unfortunate because they had a really good fight. Like Piedmont was like looking like he was going to take the field against Bavaria really early on. But he seems to do enough. We've got French artillery staying up here. Jeez. It's like horse artillery is going to train itself here. I mean, I don't know why. There's no need. Bavaria again just doing what he loves to do. Bayonet charge. Bayonet charging I find always is a bit more risky for the attacker. But like, I mean, he just 2v1 that unit there. I mean, there you go. Got some Jaegers over here for Denmark just firing on something as well. But that is looking like the battle. Looks like, oh yeah, there you go. The cuirassiers went in, and they have just routed the Queen's Germans. Arthur Wesley will be next, and that looks really like it for Britain. Britain's like almost gone. The Helder Republic, Helder Expedition, technically lasted longer because they have their general left. I mean, it's a good fight. Certainly, like I said, I think certainly think like Piedmont on this side did really, really well for his side. So did Bavaria. Really fun to watch them. They're the MVPs of this battle, I think. They had their little duel off, was really good. Obviously, really well done as well by Denmark. Seem to be everywhere doing a lot of work. And, I mean, the French also did really, really well. I mean, they, like, 1814 France was just steamrolling here. They only had to face, like, half an army at a time, really, with his full army. But he's, I mean, to be fair, lost still a lot of men. Had a bloody fight. But yeah, we've got like a few units left. This artillery, this horse artillery, mercilessly firing onto like the routing Sardinians. You will break. There's just tiny few units left. What's over here? Oh, it's the artillery crew. Desperately going to man their crew again. Oh, the general's broken. Don't know whether he's dead. That looks like it might be Wesley. Yeah, I think Arthur Wesley. Oh no, that might be Frederick of York actually just died. Or Frederick of Albany, or whatever his name is. Frederick York of Albany. He's gone. So yeah, does that leave Wesley left? Did he make it out? No, he's not made it out. He's routing. That's a shame. So the only few units left are like a couple of units in various places. Oh, there's a British unit here. Just break. Marines of the Guard, what are they doing? They could probably break this unit alone. Just charge in. I'm just going to fast forward now because there's well, no real need to just watch like a few units get routed. There's just artillery crew over here. Just a bit of cavalry go over there and just rout it. Might not even need that. And the Marine Guards, I think, is the only other thing. They're having like a little skirmish fight right now. There you go. I mean, what's it going to take? Maybe like 1-2 volleys? What even like... They're like firing on an angle at the Marines. They're like, no wonder the British lost if they're firing like this. They're not even like facing them properly, if you know what I mean. The Cumberland Gentlemen. But yeah, I hope you guys...
This battle is almost done.
Yes, it is. You're correct. This battle is almost done. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this battle, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and leave a comment to show your support as well. I mean, it's been a fun one. I certainly enjoyed it. The Netherlands is certainly now well watered with the blood of like thousands of like soldiers from across Europe, along with obviously still being flooded. Look at it, still flooded. But yeah, that was a really fun one. Don't tell me this is like rallied as well. Oh my gosh, Highlanders all the way over here. This is a fresh unit as well. I guess it's probably like garrisoning one of these buildings back here. That is just so annoying. But yeah, I'm just probably... Well, actually, no, let's just fast forward again. Let's just keep it really fast forward. We've just got some Trilliers of the Young Guard here that are like the healthiest unit I've ever seen. Still, like, doing their bit. What is... Oh, it's the artillery. That's it then. So it looks like success. Oh, can I get a volley off here? Go on. No, they look like they were going to get a volley off and they're going to rout that line infantry. But, I mean, they're going to rout it anyway. Because, like, they had no morale. But there you go. They're going to go in and they'll rout them. Then it's just the Highlanders that are left. And they're just running towards each other. Good at the British player just to do this. I mean, instead of just being annoying and just, like, hiding at the back of the map and force... I mean, you could have just forced the French to come and just, like, take the building. These guys are already, like, getting shot at by the Young Guard. I don't know who would actually win that fight. I'm going to say the Young Guard. Highland Foot, they were nasty. Maybe Highland Foot winning a melee battle? I don't know. They're going to fight it out now, apparently. But this cuirassiers to help come and just quickly rout these guys. What you need. I mean, they can form square. But yeah, that is going to be the like the final unit. I think they just need routing, so we'll just fast forward. These poor Highland Foot just going to get gunned down slowly. I mean, they're actually... I don't know. I don't know who's killed more. I think they both killed one guy each. One unfortunate man has died. I mean, the Young Guard really aren't facing properly either. They're just kind of being left to just shoot. Oh, they're starting to lose men now with the Highland Foot. Who's now arriving? Got some more men from the Spanish army arriving. But yeah, this has been a fun one. And certainly a very hectic one. I mean, certainly when it got really messy over here at some points. Certainly like the French, like some of their players needed to sort out their lines. Like some of them were just like friendly firing. But luckily there was... They could have just carried on friendly firing. They had plenty of troops left, by the looks of it. And yeah, that's the only thing I'd say it was a bit like messy. It got really messy as well over here at points, like Bavaria and Piedmont. It was fun to watch though. I really liked it. Very messy at points though. How is this unit already needed breaking? Are you being shot at or something? Are you just scared of like the guns? Just hearing the sound of guns? What? I don't know. Just route this unit for me. Get this replay over and done with. The Marines have started to arrive. I think the Marines just charged in. They probably could rout these guys. Why don't they all just charge in? They could rout this Highlander. Or they just like, or maybe they're that scared that the Highlander could rout them all. I mean, actually, to be fair, Spain, like the Spanish army, never really felt the effects of like losing their general, and no one ever took out Napoleon. That was a shame. Napoleon was so free as a bird, like on his own. Literally, anyone could have taken him out, but. Wasn't to be. Highland, come on, Highland Foot, die. We just want to get on with the rest of the stuff here. But yeah, here we go. Denmark's bringing up infantry as well. This is just like, who can kill it first, really? Fast forward. Just see who dies. Oh, there you go. That was pretty brutal there by Denmark. Denmark just put an absolute volley into these guys. Down to 55 now. One more volley, I think, like that, they break. There you go. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad. It's not going to be numbers, it's going to be like morale is going to break them, and then that will be the final unit, final nail in the coffin, I hope. If there's anything else, I'm going to just cut, because this is taking long enough. Here we go. Young guy had enough. Finally they break. And that should be the battle, I think. Finally, they've been routed. Seriously? There's something else? There we go. There we go. So yeah, this one was sent in by Johnny Le Buffoon, who was playing as Denmark. Had a really good game, actually. Got like the most kills for his... oh no, not quite nearly the most kills. Paranoid got the most with Bavaria. But yeah, did really well, actually. Seemed to be nearly everywhere. He was helping with Bavaria. He was helping with the French. Obviously fighting his own fight. Yeah, had a really good game. And then Weldon's also like the King of Gondor, who I think is playing as like the Italian army. And then we've got Paranoid. Then we've got Crazy Spartan playing as the Spanish army. Yeah, all doing really well, getting like over 1,000 kills. Then we've got Opium Fields, Ho Chi Minh, Stunky, and Flux all playing as like the allies. Flux did really well. Well done to him. Like had a really good duel with Paranoid. Like got a lot of kills. Got the most kills for his like side. Opium Fields, I think that's 18-15, but I'm not sure. And then the other Ho Chi Minh, I think, is like playing as the other one. I'm not sure. Might be the other way around. And then Stunky playing as the Held Republic, nearly getting 1,000 kills himself as well. We'll quickly have a look at some of the like the unit stats. Got some like some Cav here, some Ritter getting like 257 kills. Got some like infantry getting 196. Some really good kills there actually. 162, 155, 150, 145. A lot of infantry getting a lot of good kills here. Denmark's a really good faction to bring, really fun faction to bring. But there you go. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. And until next time, Legionnaires, I will see you in the next NTW3 battle. Bye for now.